Hey, what's going on? Check it out. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. We in 2025. This is episode 20 of Bald-Headed Reasoning. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be here, man. It's been a long year. 2024 is out the door. 2025, we off the new things, bigger and better things, and we're gonna keep y'all with the real, man. Keep y'all informed on some of this good knowledge we got going on here. I got my partners in the house. Obi-Wan Canova Patterson. What's going on, homie?
Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope 2025 is live and we need to get rid of 2024. We can't bring all that same stuff from 2024 into 2025. So let's
So you
go.
right. Let's leave it where it's at, dog. What's going on, man?
Man, ain't nothing happening, man. Ain't nothing happening. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year 2025. Let's make this the best one, man. Hey, first show of the new year. Let's do it.
Pretty sure the new year, man. Many more too. And we're looking forward to some big things coming up down the pike here pretty soon. So we'll keep y'all informed as we go. Just want to let you know right now, man. Before we get started, go ahead and check us out, man. Baldhead Reason, man, at Baldhead Reason. You can follow us on YouTube and on Spotify if you like the audio version. You know what I'm saying? And like I say all the time, man, if you don't want to watch the video, check it out on Spotify. We can do it to you in your ear hole, baby. You did. You know what I'm saying? While you riding in the car. Okay. So check it out, man. We're gonna jump right into the head lead, sponsored by New Spot Alert ATL. Follow New Spot Alert ATL on Instagram for all your pleasurable places to go, like food and entertainment and hair, get your hair done, nails done, ladies, and all that, man. If you're in the ATL or outside of the ATL, man, if you follow our site, you see where we at, man. You looking for a new spot to tap in, log in, check it out, put you in the place where you need to be. You understand that? All right, the head lead, fellas. Man, we're gonna use a military term for them tonight, dog. You know what I'm saying? So let me explain what I mean by targets. Targets are we call them targets in the military. That's what we used to call them, but we talking about goals to meet. So what I want to know is, fellas, what are your 300 meter, your 100 meter, and your 25-meter targets? We're gonna work from 300 since they tell us to shoot that one first and work our way back. Lev, I'm gonna start with you, dog.
Hey, I'm glad you did that, man. Hey, I was gonna tell you beforehand. We might need to explain what that thing is, man. 300,
No diggity, no doubt.
explain it, dog. Because some people looking at us like, what they talking about? Yeah, man. I got him, man. I've been thinking about this. That 300-meter target, that one is about me. I'm trying to. I got about 4.5 years, man, before I can retire for the second time. From this JROTC thing. And so while I love it, man, these kids changing, man. Hey, I'll be lying to you if I didn't say I wasn't counting down, man. I'm counting down, though. So my 300-meter target for this year is just to get right for that. To go ahead and start getting ready, man. Start getting some things, squared away. Of course, you always want to make sure you don't have no debt, that kind of stuff, man. So been working on it.
Right.
But I want to start looking at, exactly when I want to get this thing done, exactly where I want to be when it's done. And so I ain't got no doubt. I don't want to be one of them people, man. When it's time to do it, I got to think twice about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, do I really want to do this? Am I really prepared for this? I know in about 4.5 years, I'm going to be ready to do it. So I want to try to do everything I can right now. So the 300 meter is for me. All right. So that what we say 300 and 100.
100. Yep.
100, yeah. So that 100-meter target, that's about my kids, man. I'm trying to get both of these jokers to get their investments going. I'm trying to get them straight, financially, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So one of them, man, I ain't gonna call no name. One of them listened to me and doing the right thing, man. The other one, it's hard to get that joke on track, man. And I know he got some one of them got some things they got to worry about. The other one they ain't got to worry about. So just trying to make sure, man, I set them up and get them on the right path. Because, historically, our families, we don't do that. We don't do that. I think we're getting better at it.
Right. It's not something common in our community. You're right.
It's not. So I want to break that, man. I was fortunate. We had some mutual friends in Okinawa, man. I didn't even think about this till just now. The Sheltons, Brendan.
Yeah, Brent. Brent. Yeah, I know Brandon. Yeah. And Wells. Yeah, and Wells. Yeah.
Financial experts, man. Financial gurus, and they were on me for some years about investing and stock market and all this other stuff, man. And she especially is deep into it. And so, some years ago, man, they got me into it. And so I've been running with it ever since then, investments and whatnot. And so, I want to do the same for my kids, man. So that's my 100-meter target, is to make sure that, like I said, one of them already on it and running with it. And I need to get the other one on it too, man. So that, again, when it's time for them to make some decisions about their life, they're not having second thoughts or regrets or trying to
That's right.
out and figure that out. So I want to, we've been talking about it for a while, but I want to push the envelope this year, dog. I want to just shove it down their throat, man. Just, hey, do it. And then thank me for it later on, because nobody did that for me. Nobody taught me about no stock market and no, TSP and no, ain't nobody, none of that.
Hey, financial advice when we was growing up, get you a job,
Yeah, get you a job. Get you a job and put everything in.
Go to work.
Which is the wrong thing to tell people. Get your job, put savings account. You know what I'm saying? We grew up thinking that. We grew up thinking they put all your money in your savings account.
Don't do nothing for you. Don't do nothing for you, dog.
But we ran with it because that's what we were taught. No knock to our parents and whatnot, man. But they just didn't know. They didn't know. Now,
they didn't know.
Yeah, now that I know, man, that's my 100-meter target. Now that 25, we talked about that at the last on the last show. 25 dogs, just doing some downloading of some people that
I know where you're going. I know where you're going, bro.
Hey. And I made that my 25 because I'm trying to do that like right now. I'm trying to do that like right now, man. I'm trying to say, hey, I don't want that to be something I just say and then don't follow up with it. Like I literally have some people, man, that I'm writing them off. I'm writing them off. I done been there. I done, dealt with some things, man, and not getting the love in return, or not getting the, the same effort in return. So I'm gonna let it go, man. I'm gonna do what I got to do. So that's my 3 right there. They're my 3 targets, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, man, I couldn't have said it better myself. Open one, 300-meter target, baby.
Man, hey, I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all know I'm all about them vacations, man. Like, hey, we work in this household. We work hard and we play hard. So my 300 right now is out there, and we've actually experienced the Sandals resorts to all inclusive, and man, we've been on 2 of them already, and right now we already scheduled for the 3rd one. We went ahead and scheduled the 3rd one while we was on the 2nd one, because you get some better discounts, and I ain't trying to advertise Sandals, man, but hey, it's definitely worth it. Now we're not into like butler service and all of that stuff, man, because you really don't need it, because they do a great job at keeping your room stocked up, your room clean, your bed turned, man. They are, and then they're the staff. The 2 places we've been so far, man, has been great. I mean, I couldn't say much more about them, man. They're great. But then my 300-meter is we got a Sandals tour, all inclusive, coming up in Ochi. Sandals Ochi. It's in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Jamaica, man. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Yeah, we've been to Antigua and we've been to Curacao. That was our last one, man. And I'm telling you, bro, great. If you ever get a chance to do it, do it. It's great. My 100-meter, 100. That's kind of mid range.
Keep it a buck for me.
Yeah, of course. Like I say, hey, we work hard, we play hard. Me and the wife like the vacation, man. We with Norwegian on this, man. We going on a Mediterranean cruise, bro.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, it's
nice. Really nice.
I think it's 10 days, if I'm not mistaken, man. But we fly into I think it's Barcelona, Spain.
Oh, yeah.
And from there, man, it's like 9 to 10 days from there, man. You just hit certain spots, Rome, Italy, Spain, different parts of Spain.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. We originally talked about doing it in November because that's when my wife's birthday is, man. But I told her, I said, well, you gotta think about it. November's kind of cold.
Right.
So let's go ahead and think about that that spring.
Summer European cruise? That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope, man. That's gonna be dope, dog.
So we got that plan, man. And a couple weeks from now, man, we that's my sharp meter, my 25 meter. You know, I can knock them down like real quick, pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Now if I miss that one, I can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how it is, man. But we going on a cruise with the mother-in-law, man. Her birthday is this weekend, but we scheduled it last year. She really wanted to go, man. So it's only gonna be like a sharp 4-day cruise, but that's something she wanted to do, man. And you know, you gotta give them their flowers while they're here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you right now, you right on point with that.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Yep. So we schedule it, man, and we got a couple other family members that's go join us, you know, on the thing, man. And bro, we just, you know, hey, we go. It's only a couple of days, but we go party it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. As we should.
You're right about
should.
too, man, because you know I've done it, but I've done sandals, and I've done it the other way around, where you know you're just paying for things as you go and whatnot. And you're right, that sandals is the way to go, man. It is. It's a day.
But man,
you know what? I've never, as many places have I been, and I've been to places, boy. I've never done that. And I probably need to plug that in, dog, because I've never done that.
Man, grab your wife, man, and say, hey, baby, we going on a sandals tour. Man, because bro,
you might have to do that.
I mean, you don't even have to leave the resort area, man.
And that's fine with me because I'm like that. When I get there, that's all I want to do is chill anyway. I don't want to zip line and all that. Hey, I don't want to do all that. That's PT, dog. I don't want to do no PT.
And then man, you got the restaurants, the bars. Man, they are just, man, they are so accommodating, man. It's just crazy. Yeah. And man, the food is just tremendous, man.
You know, so y'all heard it here first. Obi-Wan says Sandals is a place to be, and I am gonna plug it in, and that's something that I'm putting on my bucket list.
Bro, do it. Matter of fact, man, the one that we going on in at the end of this year, man. My partner is him and his wife's anniversary, and they was trying to go on their first honeymoon like last year, but they got caught up in the storm, you know, and they couldn't really enjoy their honeymoon because of the hurricane. So they said, hey, man, hey, we gonna do honeymoon part 2. Y'all down? Like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we down. And what I did, because he was only supposed to be 5 days, when I went there, man, they had like a Black Friday special that Sandals was advertising. And I asked the guy, I said, hey, man, is it worth doing 5 days or 7 days? The dude's like, hey, man, you get a better discount with 7 days. And, man, he broke it down to me, man. And I, in turn, relayed that same information to my partner. And he changed his because he already had it for 5 days. He changed his. He went back. He called him back up. And he changed his to 7 days. So we doing 7 days instead, dog. So it's...
Check that out, man.
Hell yeah.
So you're right. All right, then. Well, let me share with y'all my little 300-meter target, man, is the advanced BaldHead reasoning, man. And been talking a lot about, y'all know I'm involved in a lot of stuff, man. Lev know, well, nobody, you know this too. You know, I keep me about 3-4 things going on at one time, all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't never have no one thing going on. So my 300-meter target, man, is the advanced BaldHead reasoning and my brand, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get this the Tim Harvey brand out there, man. You know, I got multiple things, but it was smart for me business-wise to, you know, kind of make this a conglomerate, combine everything into one thing, man. You know, my social media platform, my my author platform, you know, as an artist. And then, you know, and I got some comedic stuff out there and Lev know this, that I've been doing for some years. I got material that I ain't never even released to the public. I got stuff out there that I can do like that. So I'm gonna get more into that too. I'm gonna tap into that a little more because your boy got skills, you know what I'm saying? Well, your boy got some skills, you know what I'm saying? So
You
I'm gonna put it on out there. So that's my 300-meter target, man. My 100-meter target is what I'm working on right now. What I'm most focused on is completing the second book. I'm diving into that now, and I'm trying to get into that, you know, because I want to get it out by the summertime. I've been working on it, working hard on that, trying to get that out, get this second book out. It's in the works right now, man. So it's coming. And I also gonna launch my website sometime here before the spring. So everything, like I said, will be in one spot. You can go to timharvey.com and you'll be able to get, you know, books, and we're gonna try to get some merch out here for BaldHead Reasoning and some merch out here for New Spot Alert ATL. And I saw the template today, and I'm gonna send it to you guys when we get off here. Probably tomorrow when I go check it out. I need to see what it looks like first, but we got some BaldHead Reasoning merch, man. I want y'all to check out, and I want to see what y'all think about it first before we push it out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop that out there on timharvey.com, and they can also pick it up on BaldHead Reasoning. You know, if they go to our YouTube site, it'll be a link there for them to purchase. But it's some dope hoodies and some tees and stuff like that, man. So trying to get that thing rolling. All right, but my 25-meter target, though, dog, is going back to what Lev saying, man. I'm gonna become less available to people that's not available to me, man. That's my 25-meter target, and I've already started doing it, man. I've already started doing it, and it ain't no love lost with folks. It's just sometimes, man, you just get tired of being the good guy. You
Yeah.
get tired of being the guy that's always being, well, man, you know, Harvey always there, well, Harvey always there. But then when it's not reciprocated over time, that stuff just weighs on your mind, man. You be like, dang, man, I'm always there for everybody, man. Why nobody can't? You know, and when my mom died, it put a lot of things in perspective for me from family members and friends, man. It's just and I'll tell them this, and I think I told you this, but I thank God for y'all, man, because it's like all of y'all, that was a rough time for me, man. Right before Christmas,
Yeah.
too, that was a rough time for me. You know, it ain't too many things getting to me, but I ain't gonna lie, that broke me, dog. That broke me.
it will,
You know,
it will,
and Liv, you've been through that. You know what I'm saying? When
yeah,
you lost your mom in the canal.
right.
But that showed me some things about family, about friends. If it ain't them, it ain't important. I
Exactly.
learned that. I
Exactly.
learned that. You
Yeah.
know, and I'm telling you, that shit hurt. That shit hurt, dog. You're already dealing with the pain of losing your mom, but then the people you think you can count on most when they're not for you, when they're not there for you, that shit hurts, dog.
Mhm.
Because losing your mom is the most loneliest feeling you can experience. It's nothing
Yeah.
like I'm telling you, I can't even put it into words. Losing your mom is the loneliest feeling I ever felt in my life, dog. You know,
Mhm.
it ain't no joke, man. You
No,
know.
it ain't. It ain't.
But anyway, hey, look, we're gonna move on from that, man. That's my 25-meter target. I'm gonna be less available. And sometimes you just gotta X people out. We on different paths. No love lost, like I said, but some people gotta get cut off. And I wish them well, wish them the best, and we're gonna go on and do what we do, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep pushing forward, baby. All right. Now,
Hustling
this
low.
and that. Hustling low, baby. You know. All right. So this and
Hang
that,
on a
fellas, check
minute.
it out, this and that is always our good segments right here. The
Yeah.
better movie franchise, man. Is it Mission Impossible or is it Jason Bourne? Over one, I'll let you kick us off. I know you're a movie man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's I've watched more of the Jason Bourne than I watched of Mission Impossible. You know, I'm Jason Bourne is to me is more realistic. You know, my man, he actually he good with them skippity paps, man. You know what I'm saying? He give them skippity paps. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you know, to me, man, I look at Mission Impossible, and one scene that actually stuck out to me more than anything, man, is that I don't know if y'all remember that I forgot which one it was because there's so many of Mission Impossibles, man.
It
But it was
is.
the one in the tunnel where there was in a helicopter. You know, it's like, man, nah, bro, that ain't happening, man.
See, a
Like,
lot, a lot.
It's a little fictitious,
yeah, you know what I'm
little
saying? Like,
bit, you know.
and the rotors are turning, man, and at the end, the one rotor comes like right here. It's like,
1 inch,
yeah,
like a millisecond from
yeah,
it, you
like,
know. Yeah.
and then you know what I'm saying? What's the guy? The guy that actually is in charge of the train. he jumps up, man. He looks and he's like passed out, man. I'm like, come on, man. Like, come on, man.
They're a little extra with it. They are a little.
You know what I'm saying?
But my choice would be Jason Bourne, man, because it's his man. You know, he's a little bit more. It's more, to me. It's more active, but it's more realistic, active type scenarios and stuff, man. And he's a badass, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my choice, Jason Bourne.
Okay, Jason Bourne. Who you going with?
Man, hey, both of them are great. Both of them are great. And Obi-Wan, I hadn't even thought about this, man. You're right, man. A lot of the Mission Impossible stuff is a little bit extra. All right. But even before you said that, this was an easy one for me, man. If my family saw this topic, they'd be cracking up right now, dog. Because they know every time I'm scrolling through the TV and I see one of them Jason Bournes, when I see one of them come on, stop it, dog.
I'm watching.
Hey, I know all the words. I mean, even though you already know everything that's gonna happen, man, that dude's so bad.
It's still good. It's still good, though.
Yeah. I love every last one of them, man. It don't matter how many times they come on, and usually it's around about this time of night, man, when there ain't a whole lot going on right now, man. You start looking through the channel, and you'll see one of them on. I guarantee you, one of them doggone Bournes will be on Bourne Supremacy. One of them will be on.
Yeah. On FX. You know what I'm saying?
I got them all saved already, man. So sitting here glued, like I don't know what's gonna happen. And so I love them.
We can like go Bourne on Bourne right now, dog. While we on
Hey, and I love my girl on there too, man. I don't know what her name is, but she was in Save the Last Dance. Remember the chick in the Bourne series that she was German and gave him a ride when
yeah.
I can never remember what her real name is. I love to watch her act, man. She's a good actress. She's a real good actress.
They ain't the same girl that was in Power, is it? They ain't the same girl, is it?
In Power?
On Power, with the one with Tommy there.
Hey, dog, you about to crack up. I'm probably about one of the few people in this world that ain't seen all the Power, man. I seen about maybe.
Man, you tripping, dog. You tripping, man. You ain't watch Power. You tripping, dog. You tripping, dog. You tripping, dog. You tripping.
World ain't seen Power, dog.
You tripping, dog. You tripping, dog. You know what I'm saying? You tripping, dog. You ain't watch no Power. You tripping, dog. You tripping.
Her name is Julie something, man. I can't remember.
Julie something, yeah. I think that's her. Man.
Yeah, so
I think that's her.
Between her in that and my man Jason Bourne, man, that dude he a bad dude, man. Now, you know how Mission almost got me? That's where Naya, she got her name from Mission Impossible. That's where she got it from, man. Old Tandy Newton.
Tandy Newton, yeah.
She was named Naya in the show, man. Spelled
Sure was, dog. Was. That's right, man.
Bourne, though.
Yeah, so you going Jason Bourne
all day.
Okay, all right. So Ando, I'm going right to you while you here. We're on the segment this and that right now, man. Better movie franchise, Mission Impossible, or Jason Bourne, dog.
Jason Bourne, dog. I'm gonna get right into it, dog. Jason Bourne, dog.
My dog.
3 for 3.
Oh, we 3 for 3, dog. We 3 for 3.
Yeah, 3 for 3 right now, dog. 3 for 3, baby. 3 for 3.
Hey, I don't want to take nothing away from the Mission Impossible franchise. It has some longevity. We got some good things going on, man. But dude, that Jason Bourne. Look, even my mom got into Jason Bourne when Jason Bourne came out. It's a new Jason Bourne out. I want to check out the Jason Bourne.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
It
was a lot more. It was a little more interesting, with him getting his memory back and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When it started, and there's that intrigue trying to figure out, well, what's going on? Who's who and what's what they had this dude doing, But yeah, it's Jason Bourne for me. It's Jason Bourne.
Hey, the best part about that, hey, remember that one, man, when he was watching the lady, I forget, she was a judge, yeah, remember she was in her chambers and he was away somewhere and She didn't know he was looking at her. He said, "Hey, you need to get some sleep."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Boy, man.
Yeah, and that's what I like about I'm Jason Bourne too, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now because Jason Bourne, the writers did a good job with transition to, Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy. They did a really good job. Now, Mission Impossible, the storylines was written, it was good.
Yeah, it's
But
good.
like I said, it was a little more like, the Bourne thing, I think we can relate to it a little more because it was a little bit more realistic,
Right.
because the Mission Impossible, yeah, when you watch it, you're like, yeah, that shit was impossible. Okay, you didn't do it. Yeah, you didn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
He
So
went out the tallest building in the world.
yeah, he was on some superhero stuff, dog. That transition, I would have to put him in the area with the Avengers and stuff like that because this dude's flying. You jumping off that tower in Dubai, dog. You
Yeah.
come on now, yeah,
Yeah.
you gonna die 3 or 4 times, dog. And he just flying like he ain't got a care in the world, just balling. I don't believe that, but it's all good. It
Hey,
look good. It's good for TV now. It's good for TV.
and
You
we
know.
probably been through one of them dust storms over there in Southwest Asia, man.
Yeah.
He running through them dust storms like them things won't kill you, dog. You can't run through things like that.
Hell no.
Same
Hell
dust
no.
I had at old Diamondback up there in old Iraq, dog. My dust storm was
Yeah.
a little worse than his, dog. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah. So, Jeff, let me ask this right in. So, Ando, since you joined in, we're gonna jump right in. So, you the transporter or John Wick?
Golly, that's a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll tell
Same
you,
series.
John Wick, the first one, I liked it. I didn't care. I didn't really care for the second one, man. It was like it was 2 hours of just a whole bunch of boom, 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 just shooting, bodies everywhere. It's just like, yeah, I mean, there was more bullets than dialogue.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember the third one. I think it was better. I know it was better than the second one. I think I might have to go with the Transporter, man, with Jason. That's Jason Statham.
Statham. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That yeah, some of the stunts that dude does, man, and I just like that dude, man. I don't want to take nothing away from a man, Keanu Reeves, but the second John Wick, I didn't like. So I'm gonna have to go with the Transporter, bro, on this one.
Hey, Transporter, got you.
Yeah.
Big Leo, Transporter, John Wick.
Yeah, I kind of agree, man. I kind of agree with what Ando's saying because that first John Wick, that thing was off the chain, man. I love that. It got me hooked. So, that dude called my man in to come clean up after he killed all them people. He said reservations for 12. Hey, I love it. But it got kind of crazy after that. It got kind of crazy after that. Now, I'm still going to go with John Wick because Transporter, I never got into it, man. So I couldn't even tell you what the plot, was for it and all of that. Just one of them things I never really got into. But John Wick, the first one, I'll take that all day. That's another one of them things I can watch over and over again. The first one, the book. That's the one you called when the boogeyman, the one you called to come get the boogeyman.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go John Wick, man, just because I didn't really watch the Transporter like that.
Okay, over one, John Wick, got you.
All right. We gonna break this tie. My actual selection is got to be John Wick, man. The way that dude issue out them doggone skippity paps, man. I'm telling you, man, it's off the chain, man. It's like the one scene that sticks out to me the most is when I think it was the first one when they actually throwing those knives. I don't know if y'all remember that scene. And man,
I remember.
you trying to just keep track of them throwing knives and stuff, and man, he was just crushing these cats, man. It's like what? Wow. It's like man, it's like I like Lev. You know what I'm saying? I was never really into the Transporter, man. I tried to watch it, but it just didn't interest me, man. I think I got a couple Z's during that movie, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But But John Wick, man, if I'm gonna choose one, John Wick, man, hey, that dude's crushing people, man. You know what I'm saying? He's straight bone crusher, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
John Wick. All right, John Wick. Well, I'm going with the transporter, dog. I'm going with
Uh-oh.
the transporter. I'm going with the transporter, dog, because I'm telling you right now, Jason Statham is that dude has got some his acting, his skills, dog. He's got this kind of funny kind of I'm gonna whoop your ass, but I'm gonna make you laugh at the same time with it. Like, and I like the supporting characters that they had in there. I know John Wick had Common and all them other pieces in different, different, and it was good. John Wick is good. I liked all. I did, but the transporter to me, man, I like the fact that Jason Statham, man, I like the fact that it was just the storyline to me was better. The storyline was better to me because they had your bad guy over there. Some of them was cartel guys, some of them was bad guys, and all this. Then he had the inspector that was from Europe and all that was helping him out. There was a lot of unknowns and things going on, and so I don't know, man. I just like the transporter better. Transporter for me,
And
you know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
I'm gonna tell them like this, Tim. Hey guys, go back and give the transporter a second look.
All right.
Yeah, y'all might.
I was just thinking that. I'm gonna do that.
You might want to watch it. You might want to watch
I'm
it, dog.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. You know what I'm saying, during the daytime, because if I try to watch at night, we know what's gonna happen.
Try to watch it at about 10:30 when you know you're up, dog. Hey, you know it's gonna be on FX or something like that, dog. It's always on one of them channels, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
All right, so check this out then. So who your dog right here? Now this is a good one. This is my favorite one right here, boy. I ain't even. Hey, Overboy, I'm gonna let you start us off. Tony Stark, Iron Man, or Bruce Wayne as Batman.
Now, okay, flying ability, you know what I'm saying, technology, all that stuff, man. We gonna go with Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? That's his repertoire. You know what I'm saying? Now Batman can fly, you know what I'm saying? Batman, you know what I'm saying, he got some, you know what I'm saying, some fly. But Batman, where there's a weakness, Batman's go find that weakness. So Bruce Wayne, that's my selection. Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Okay.
I grew up on Batman.
You know, who you got, dog?
Man, it's Batman, man. It's Batman all day. I ain't one of them die-hard fan of either one of them, man. But I like Batman because it really is a good plot with every one of them. And it really is two parts to it, man. The Bruce Wayne side and the Batman side, man. I just, I enjoyed all of it because of that. And just like just like Obi-Wan said, man, that dude just, it's something about it, man. He ain't really got no weakness. And even though in the end, he gonna prevail, man. Everything gonna work out just the way he goes about doing everything that he does, man. I love it. I love it. I that's something else I need to go back and watch because I'm one of them guys, man. If I'm sitting down watching a movie, something like that, I'll go sleep on you in a minute, dog. I got to rewind that thing about 10 times, man. So I'm watching something like that. I got to do it alone because if I try to do it with my family, they're gonna be frustrated, man. Because I got to wake up, go back. You know what I'm saying? So
that.
Yeah. Hey, what's the first thing I say when they come? I ain't sleep.
I see you. What's happening? Why y'all asking me?
Yeah.
Why y'all asking me all these questions?
Yeah. But I ain't sat down and watched a Batman all the way through. I always have to go back, and do it. So I'm gonna take your advice, man. I'm gonna go back and try to watch it during the daytime. But if I got to choose one right now, yeah, I'll say Batman all day out of them two.
Okay, Mando.
Iron Man, dog. Too easy, just like my man said earlier about he said he never really watched Transporter. Look, or he caught some Z's on it. Obi said he caught some Z's on it, bro. Yeah, that's what Batman for me. I caught some Z's on it, bro. It was like, God damn, when they gonna get to you know what I'm saying? I thought we got to go into this storyline, because I'm drooling on myself, before we actually get to some action around here. It's all dark and everything. It's okay. All right, it's okay. I know Batman fans are like Cowboy fans, man. They die hard. They know everything about the beginning and middle, the end, and all this type of stuff. But Bruce Wayne,
Right.
modern technology, man. And then he was funny too. He had the comedic value. He was a genius. But then he'll still blow your ass up and bust your ass and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
He gang. He gang. He gang.
You know what I'm saying? He'll still bust your ass and then, be trying to get him some later that evening, trying to fix his relationship,
Yeah.
Hold on, honey. Hold on. Let me get something done real quick. Hold on, You go to the computer, set something up, bust somebody's ass real quick. Okay, I'm back. All right. Listen, where were we? I like Tony Stark. I like the Iron Man. I like how his character, that relationship developed, as well as the technology, keeping up with what's going on in modern times and what's possible, right? So, yeah, give me Tony Stark and Iron Man, bro.
So, man, I wrote this question down, man, to kind of throw y'all a thing, and it really actually confused me. I ain't gonna lie. It had me down the middle because I like Tony Stark for all the stuff. I like Batman for all the stuff. But it's a few variables that gave me the nod to this person that I'm getting ready to say. Few variables. One, the Marvel franchise is better than the DC franchise. It is. Okay. So, um, Bruce Wayne had, if you put the Justice League up against the Avengers, I go Team Avengers all day long. It wouldn't even be close. But, then you go Batman and Iron Man. Batman was doing it first. He had Robin. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to lock up Catwoman and try to hit her at the same time. I mean, this dude was, you know what I'm saying? Batman had Vicky Vale, baby. You know what I'm saying? But then you go back to the Iron Man. Iron Man has some. Okay, I mean, these dudes beat Thanos. Okay, y'all hear what I said? I'm gonna say that again. Iron Man, them dudes beat Thanos. Okay, this mother was snapping fingers and killing billions of people by snapping his finger, dog, and they whooped his ass. I got to get a nod to Tony Stark because they both in Gotham City. One of them was in New York. Well, they call it New York, but it's still Gotham City, though.
Right.
Tony Stark had the big tower. Both of them had plenty of money. Both of them had all the gadgets and all that. I think Tony Stark would be more appealing because of the time we live in right now. If you'd asked me 20 years ago, it'd be Batman because Batman was Tony Stark before Tony Stark got here.
Right.
That's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. He's the new Tony Stark. Batman's the thing of our era. But now when you see Tony Stark as a new improved guy, billionaire, same kind of storyline, really. You know what I'm saying? They just changed up a few things there. Same kind of storyline. So, but hey, they always said, new and improved version. So I'll probably give a nod to Tony Stark only because his homies are a little tougher than the DC guys. Because as tough as Superman is, them little green rocks will take him out, dog. So you can't depend on him. You know what I'm saying? The little green rocks will take him out, dog. He be all tough and all that, dog. You put that green rock on him, he fold like a lawn chair, dog. Tony Stark got the Hulk, dog. He got the Hulk on it. What you gonna do with that, dog? What you gonna do with the Hulk, dog? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Tony Stark. All right, now I'm gonna start some trouble now. All right, in their prime, Ando, your favorite segment, brought to you by New Spot Alert ATL. Make sure you go out there and get that Ununited. That book is on sale right now. Go out there and get that thing on Amazon, Barnes Noble, Books A Million, all that. Ununited still is out there, but I do have a new project coming, so y'all stay tuned, okay? It's coming. It is coming. It'll be out there before the summertime, I promise you. Okay, in their prime, Ando, you always kick us off with this one right here because I know how much you love this segment, man. Jeremy Shockey or Jimmy Graham? Woo.
Yeah, that's another ridiculous one for you, big dog.
You can do it.
You can do it. I don't know, dog. Because Jeremy Shockey was he was on point in his prime. And I hate to give Jimmy Graham props, man, because he played for the enemy.
He did, but he was a bad man. But he was a bad man.
I'm a Falcons guy, but I got to give credit where credit's due, bro.
He was a bad man, though.
I think he was in his prime, could do as much more as I think he was a little bit more athletic than Jeremy Shockey.
For sure. For sure.
And he was just he could be a deep threat where Jeremy Shockey can't. You know, Jeremy Shockey gonna eat you up in the middle of the field. Jeremy Shockey was kind of like Rob Gronkowski to me before Gronkowski, you know, with the toughness. Jimmy Graham, he was tough and he was smooth, man, and he could go deeper. You know, he could hit a sideline right on you. So shoot. I didn't even look at how many Pro Bowls did Shockey have. I know he had to have a few.
4.
And
4.
What about Jimmy Graham? How many he had?
4 or 5. 5. He had 5.
They had about the same.
But Shockey had 2 championships.
Yeah, man. But you know, yeah, because David Tyree caught one off the top of his head, man. I mean, you know, and that was more about that Giants defense more so than than freaking Eli Manning and the Giants offense, because they offense wasn't hitting on them. It was more about the Giants defense.
Oh, it's what it was all about.
So I have to give it to Jimmy Graham, man.
Okay. JG. All right. Jimmy Graham. Okay, good pick. All right, Obi-Wan. I know you're going Jimmy Graham. Come on with it.
No. Hell no. I ain't going to Jimmy Graham, man. Let me tell you, the reason why I'm going with Jeremy Shockey. I love Jimmy Graham. I love Jimmy Graham. You know what I'm saying? He in the red zone, he can actually go up and get it. You know, I mean, he was actually a touchdown, you know what I'm saying, getter. But I'm going with Jeremy Shockey mainly because he was more of a blocker than Jimmy Graham. You know what I'm saying? He would actually pave the way for a lot of, you know what I'm saying, areas that Jimmy Graham could not do. And Jimmy Graham, the one thing that hurt Jimmy Graham, his first contract negotiation, he tried to negotiate himself being a receiver compared to a tight end. You know, bro, you are a tight end, dog. You run like a 6.5, you know what I'm saying, 40. You know what I'm saying, dude? You're a tight end.
Man, don't do that to her. 6.5. Oh, D lineman.
Yeah, I sense a little Saints bias here.
You know, my thing. I love Jimmy Graham. You know, I hate the fact that the Saints did not utilize him last year the way they should have utilized him. But in his prime and in both of their primes, because that's what we're talking about, both of their primes.
Talking about in the prime. That's the question.
You know what I'm saying? Not in the end of their career, but in their primes. I'm going to have to go with Jeremy Shockey, man. You know, and Jeremy Shockey, you know, he was a good route runner. You know, he ain't going to give you the speed that, you know what I'm saying, that, I mean, I think Jimmy Graham could probably beat him one-on-one in a race. But he can run the routes, but he can block. That's the biggest thing in your tight end. You know, your tight ends have to block. Yeah. And that's the thing that separates them two. You know, and plus the fact that, you know, Jeremy Shockey got 2 championships, one with the Giants and one with the Saints. So, you know, 2009, baby. Who that? Holla at your boy.
Okay. All right. Leos?
Man, I think Jeremy Shockey, I think when he came in the league out of the U, he had a bigger name, much bigger name than Jimmy Graham. All right. And so when he came in, he was already, you know, looked at as, you know, this dude gonna be a beast. And he was. You know, he did a whole lot, man. You're right. You know, took him to, you know, Super Bowl twice, you know, put up big numbers. And you're right, he was a better blocker. All right. But they ain't bring Jimmy Graham in New Orleans to be no blocker, dog. That's what 2 tight ends are for. They ain't bring him there to be no blocker. They brought that dude there to go in that end zone, post up like the basketball player you are, wait on Drew Brees to get this ball to you, and go on and let them referees put them hands up. And that's what he did best. And I think he did that better than most tight ends out there, man. I'm talking about some of the historical tight ends. Not better than them, but right along the line of some of them historical tight ends, man. I know there's other people out there with bigger names than him when it comes to tight end, but for that window when they were in their prime, Jimmy Graham was a matchup nightmare. He was a matchup nightmare. And then to have a quarterback that can get the ball to him every time, man. That dude, I know you said he wanted to come in as a receiver. He has receiver skills as a tight end. He had them receivers here. He was a mismatch. So I think Jeremy Shockey, when he came in, man, I think a lot of it was off of the hype from the U. And he followed up and he did a lot of what he said he was going to do. But the numbers don't lie. Jimmy Graham's numbers are better. His numbers are better, man, than Jeremy Shockey. The 2 championships, I meant to look up what his numbers were in the Super Bowl, but I don't remember Shockey having a big impact on them 2 Super Bowl wins. He got them. Can't take nothing away from him. He got 2 Super Bowl trophies. All right. But Jimmy Graham, that dude right there, man, I just remember him being, you had the game plan for that guy right there, I think more so than you had the game plan for Shockey when you're playing against the Giants. So I'm going Jimmy Graham.
Well, Shockey. Okay. Because I'm gonna carry out what you said there, Obi-Wan. All right. Jimmy Graham made a lot of his hype, and Lord knows I seen it because we was in his division. Okay. He played against us. He used to torment the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? In the red zone. In the red zone is where it's important. In the red zone.
Right.
Okay? He used to torment us. But Jeremy Shockey, man, if you throw him a 3-yard out, you better bring 10 to get that guy to the ground. He was so physical at the point of attack, man. When you get that guy the ball, he turned into a running back. And his blocking skills, he's the reason. I would almost say that he's the reason that Tiki Barber ran for all those yards and almost led the league, was top 5, single season rushing, in that, led league in rushing in the years he was with the Giants, because they ran a lot to his side because he was such a good blocker. And those guys like David Tyree and all those little bubble screens they used to run and all them, that's because Shockey was out there blocking. You know what I'm saying? He was just so physical, man. You know what I mean? You get him the ball, he was like a Shannon Sharp. You throw him the ball, man. So down there in the red zone, that's where you get all your hype in. And Jimmy Graham was an absolute nightmare. You could not do nothing with him in the red zone. He was like Tony Gonzalez on steroids, man. When you got in the red zone, I don't care if you had 2, 3 guys doing him, just throw it up. That guy going up there and get the catch. Because he would box you out. He box out the first guy, and he just jump over the second guy. You know what I'm saying? And you just out there looking crazy. I'm telling you, Jimmy Graham was a dog. But Jeremy Shockey, man, he kind of now think about this. I don't think people give him the credit where credit is due. We knew the Shannon Sharps and the Tony Gonzalez and all them pass catching guys and Antonio Gates. We talked about all these guys. But when he came in the league, he added that dimension of, I'm nasty too, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to catch some passes, but I'm also going to knock Ray Lewis on his ass if he try to come in here. Or I'm going to stop Ed Reed or somebody like that. I'm going to block. That's what he was known for, man. Being a physical guy. So football happened between the 20s. The red zone just do what it do. But football happened between the 20s, man. Most of your plays happen between the 20s. So I'm giving it to Shockey, man, because I think he did more. Even though Jimmy Graham was better at what he did, I just think Shockey did more in the offensive scheme than Jimmy Graham did. That's just on my own personal opinion. That don't mean that I'm right. That's just my opinion,
And when you get down there 20, who you going to?
Oh, I'm going to Graham.
Okay. Yeah, when you want points on the board, yeah, you going to Jimmy Graham. Because
I'm going to Jimmy Graham.
But here's the deal, bro. They were on.
But if I want to play power football and I want to go 12 personnel, 2 tight end set, and I want to run the football to the strong side, though, I ain't running to Jimmy Graham's side because he ain't finna block no damn body.
He ain't blocking nobody.
Yes. I want to see 6.
Here it is, dog. We want to see 6. They 2 tight ends, but they actually do 2 different things. Sean Payton ain't asking him to go down into the box and block somebody so they can run a dive play. I said. They're not asking Jimmy to do that. They asking.
I agree. They got 2 different skill sets. You know what I'm saying?
See, they're spreading the field. Jimmy gonna spread the field, so you don't have to be in the box, right? So that running back is gonna look at the Saints running back while Jimmy was playing. They were still eating, right?
Still eat.
Because they had to worry about Jimmy. Jimmy was asking for wide receiver numbers because money because he was putting up wide receiver numbers in a tight end position.
But if
in my
taking nothing
opinion,
away from Jimmy, but yes, he
if
was bigger and more physical.
It wasn't
but
just
that's the type of team that he was on.
if I'm a smart defensive coordinator, when Jimmy Graham is in the game, I know we about to pass. We ain't about to run because Jimmy can't block.
Yeah, but you know it, and you still can't do nothing about it because I'm still gonna go in this end zone and post up, and you can.
Hey, the thing is though, Jeremy Shockey give you that alternate that.
But it's important. But now Jimmy was a matchup nightmare, no doubt. But his impact plays all in the red zone.
He was
It was all in the red zone. His impact plays was all in the red zone. So
no, man.
I ain't saying all of them. No. I'm not saying no. Listen to what I'm saying. His impact plays were in the red zone. Because he was a threat to score if you threw it up there. I'm saying you ain't throwing him on them third down plays with the Saints, man, and I watch them all the time. Third down, them guys going to Lance, number 16 from the Saints. Third down plays going to Marcus Colston, or it's going to 16, dog.
Or Reggie Bush.
Jimmy Graham.
Or Reggie Bush.
Or Reggie Bush.
But Tim,
what's that little boy name? Lance, what's the name? Number 16, that little fast.
Yeah, that was Lance Moore.
Yeah, Lance Moore. They ain't throwing the ball to Jimmy Graham on third down between 20s.
But Tim, listen, you're talking about the game, in between the 20s. In between the 20s is when Graham was putting up those wide receiver numbers. And he was punishing people in the red zone. So you're not putting up wide receiver numbers just in the red zone. So he was busting their ass from 20 to 20, bro.
I get that, but I'm saying, but his impact plays was in the red zone, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Impact on
and this is good. The fact that we're talking about it like this.
Hey,
I love the fact that y'all talk about my Saints, baby. I love
it. Impact on the game is, hey, who scored these 6 points at the end of the game? At the end of the game, who scored these points? Now, if Jeremy Shockey done got 130 yards from 20 to 20, but then they stalled on the 20-yard line, that ain't no impact. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no impact. But when we need to get this ball across this goal line, and we know what this dude getting ready to do, and we still can't stop it, that's the bigger impact to me right there.
Well, me prove my point. How many Super Bowls did the Saints win with Jimmy Graham?
Come on, dog. You can't. Hey, you can't.
Okay, you said
you can't win two players. You can't win two players.
You said we're going to win the game.
You can't say because one won the Super Bowl.
If I'm running the ball outside the tackle, who's going to make the bigger impact? Jimmy Graham or Jeremy Shockey?
Jeremy Shockey. And you need to run the ball to close the game.
Who's calling the play? Who's calling the play? John Payton or Bill Parcells? I mean, come on, man. We got to look at the roster.
But you got to run the ball to close the game.
In any NFL game, Sean Payton, baby.
In any NFL game, I don't care what the score is, you got to run the ball to close the game.
Hey,
in any NFL.
Who do you think most quarterbacks would say they want out there as a tight end? Most quarterbacks, now I ain't talking about no offense court. Most quarterbacks, who would they want between them two?
Jeremy Shockey.
No.
Depending on when you ask him.
Jeremy Shockey, man.
Think about what I'm saying. In fairness, think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying now. Think about what I'm saying. It depends on the quarterback you asking and the air. Because think about now, there were no Jimmy Grahams in the National Football League when Jeremy Shockey playing. Tony Gonzalez is the only guy we had ever seen like that. Only guy. Yep. But he didn't even have the skill set of a Jimmy Graham. And I'm saying that respective to Tony Gonzalez. He didn't even have the skill set.
Kellen Winslow had it, but that's back there.
Kellen Winslow had it. And Antonio Gates, I would say, had it. Just not the speed, but the ball skills. He probably had it, And Jimmy Graham had both. He had the speed, he had the size, and he had the basketball skill. But football, when Eli then was playing and you saying defenses, that was the NFL then. Run the football, play good defense, close the game. That was the thing. You go down there to New Orleans down there, you got Drew Brees. This guy throwing for 5K, dog. This guy throwing for 5K. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna eat. So, I mean, Jimmy Graham, with that skill set, if you have got a quarterback that's throwing for 5K, you damn right, the dude with that skill set, he gonna eat. He gonna eat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the impact.
That is the impact. But
Hey,
I'm saying, it didn't result to no Super Bowls though. And that's my point. The formula is run football. Jeremy Shockey, his skill set will complement a team better. That was the question. You asked me, Ando, who would I pick? That's the formula. His skill set will get you to a championship. Jimmy Graham gonna get him to a Pro Bowl. Y'all gonna put up on a bunch of numbers. But if I play cover 3 and I put an Ed Reed or a Troy Polamalu, or if I put somebody like that on Jimmy Graham, I don't give a damn how good he is. You can have 100 yards, but we're gonna shut down everybody else. And then we're gonna force you to throw it to Jimmy Graham.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Tim. Who would you rather have on your team as a wide receiver? David Tyree or Randy Moss? Because Tyree got the Super Bowl.
Moss.
Who the quarterback is.
But yeah, but what the hell Randy Moss doing putting up numbers? He ain't got no Super Bowls.
Right. There you go.
That's your argument right now.
That's your question. It depends on who the quarterback is.
Inside the 20, I think it's a double-edged sword. Every quarterback go want Jimmy Graham inside the 20 because he can go up and get the high ball. But if you're a running team, you're gonna choose Jeremy Shockey over Jimmy Graham because you're a dual option team. You can run the ball and you can pass the ball because he can get open. Now, Jimmy Graham's go hit the high ball inside the 20, red zone. He gonna get it. But if you're a dual option team, we're gonna choose Jeremy Shockey, baby.
You can't go 2 tight ends. You can't if you're the running team, you can't go 2 tight ends and have the same effect. You got to block.
But you're gonna have a Jeremy Shockey compared to a Jimmy Graham because Jimmy Graham is one dimensional. He can catch, he can pass catch, he can't block.
But I'm gonna do what my Eagles doing right now. They got somebody that most people don't even know this name. All right, Brent Calcaterra, a great blocker, great tight end blocker. Dallas Goedert, that's the pass catching tight end. Now, right now, they running that ball, the Saquon running that ball behind that line and Calcaterra. He ain't running behind doggone Goddard.
But the difference is, with that though, the difference is they scared that Jalen Hurts is gonna keep that ball.
Yeah,
that's another dynamic. That's another dynamic.
No, my point is that Philly's still able to run the ball. Like Hurts ain't played the last couple games. They scared.
But I'm speaking in scheme. I'm just speaking in scheme though. You can't overplay Saquon or none of them guys because Hurts might keep it. And see, he'll hurt you more than the rest of those guys. You see? That's the dynamic. See, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen, people like that, you cannot you can't sell out on the run because them guys, if they keep it, it's a touchdown. If you ain't in your lanes.
What Herman would say, you play to win the game. You win the game by scoring points. You know what I mean? That's Jimmy Graham.
Yes.
So what you just described is the Dallas Cowboys. You're gonna go out there and win 13 games and then you going home. And you give me so you go ahead and take Jimmy Graham and you win your 13 games a year. I'm gonna take Jeremy Shockey and get me some Super Bowls, dog. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So we'll leave that at that. All right. So who y'all putting on blast this week? Ando, who you putting on blast this week?
Man, I'm putting on blast all of these lonely people that just can't deal with their problems, in alcohol and drugs like the rest of us. They got to go out and fucking, kill people in these major events.
Yes.
It's like, dude, get on your knees and pray, go to church, cry, go to counseling, drink something, smoke, whatever. Like most people, but that's who I'm putting on blast. These folks, if I'm hurting so bad, or I feel so bad that I gotta go and take out innocent lives.
Completely.
Because I feel my life is just so jacked up because I can't see I can't see it tomorrow. I'm putting on blast these folks that aren't man or woman enough to deal with their own situations in a more productive, constructive way. Get through their issues because this is life, man. We all gonna hit some rough spots. How you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Are you just gonna keep waking up and going and put one foot in front of the other until you on the other side of that? Because time will heal all wounds. Don't mean you have to forget about what happened, but it doesn't hurt as much, right? And in the meantime, you still progress. You didn't stop your life. You still progress. You learn some things. You're a better person. You can teach someone else something later on in life that may be going through something similar.
Yeah,
Right?
life on life.
So,
You're right about that.
life is going life. How we deal with it, and can we help someone? At the end of the day, because none of us gets through this alone. By ourselves. We all need some help, and so I'm just putting on blast these people that don't get the help. That just feel like that they just gotta hurt innocent people, man.
It's
And
fine.
it's holiday season. A lot of people are just out enjoying themselves with their family and friends probably hadn't seen in years. And then you got this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's who I'm putting on blast. And it's not just this year and this incident. It's just what I'm putting on blast right now because it happens every year.
Yeah.
But just right now, that's just what's at the front of my mind. With what's been going on recently. We in holiday season, and it's not just the incident, that happened in New Orleans. If you look at your local news,
Yep.
and look at the local stores, you'll see, suicides and shootouts and people doing the same stuff on a smaller level. They're killing family members and wives and girlfriends.
All kind of stuff, man.
All kinds of stuff that was going on this past week during the holidays.
Yeah.
Because jokers just they're not mature enough to understand that life gone life and to just deal with it and get through it. But no, we gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna.
No one else is to blame for what's going on, man.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You don't
right.
take it out on innocent people. You're right about that.
So that's where I am right now, man. So prayers go out to not just the victims
Absolutely.
and the family, the family and friends of the folks that was in New Orleans, but to folks around the country, that have
Yeah.
lost loved ones for just senseless acts of violence from somebody that was going through something that didn't know how to handle their shit.
No doubt. BaldHead Reason, New Orleans. Hey, look, we praying for y'all, man. I hope y'all get through this, man. It's tragic. We hope y'all get through this. Obi-Wan.
Man, I'm gonna caveat on what Ando just said, man. Praying for all those people that lost their lives for senseless acts. I know there was definitely a student from University of Georgia that lost their life. There was one of our old receivers, Beck, his brother, if I'm not mistaken, lost his life. And it just, man, it's crazy. That we have to in this day and time have to sit back and talk about stuff that's happening real time of people just doing senseless acts, man, of violence. I mean, those people are out there trying to enjoy life, enjoy the game, visit an area that they probably never visited before, or, they just want to have a good time.
Have a good time.
And they can't even do that, man, because you got some idiot out there that want to take out lives because he hit a rough spot in his life where, he can't handle all the pressure of being a failure at that point in time. And now you want to take out innocent lives, man, because of your failure. No. But, to go off of who I want to put on blast, the person I want to put on blast is Elon Musk. this, say what you want to say. We talked about when the 44th president of the United States, Barack Obama, took office. We talked about his where he was born and stuff of that nature. He wasn't a citizen of the United States, which was false because the guy was born in Hawaii. Yes, his family was from Kenya, and but he was a citizen of the United States. But you have a guy that's now who worked illegally in 1995, illegally. He came here. He got a degree from the University of Pennsylvania, and he started his grad studies at the University of Stanford, where he dropped out. He didn't take a course. He dropped out. And at that point in time, on that type of visa, now you're not a legal citizen. You're not a citizen, or not illegally supposed to be in the United States because you dropped out of school. So this guy was allowed to not only stay here, but open up another company, his first company, which was called Zip2. Zip2, that was the first company. Him and his brother, Kimball Musk, who was his brother, was allowed to start a company. So now you got these two illegal immigrants working here and starting a new company, Zip2, illegally, and now they're starting their lives as entrepreneurs, quote unquote, and we talk about this thing now we have with the Hotel One Bravo H-1B visas that we have that we're trying to implement under this new administration, but you're trying to do a mass deportation, under, workers that are trying to make a good living for their families. Yeah, they don't have the same education background as some of the immigrants that you're trying to import, because now they're trying to import immigrants who's smart in math and science.
Yeah.
So that's the new thing, math and science. So they're trying to, and it's more, it's close to, the number is close to like 70,000 immigrants they're trying to import here. So now you have that number compared to the mass deportation you're trying to take out of the United States. So it's about to get ugly, with that party. They're already fighting amongst each other in reference to that. So my thing with Elon Musk is, yeah, you've paid $270 million, toward the Trump's campaign, and now you're trying to get your money's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've seen that too. It's like, I think that money.
Yes.
Money.
It's the root.
I'm gonna let you finish your thought. I'll come back to that later. Money. That's what it's all about.
And it's very, because when him and his brother came here, because people don't really know, his brother lied to get into the United States. His brother came from Canada, and he lied to the Canadian and United States border personnel, saying that he was here for a business meeting in Silicon Valley. So this guy, I mean, that's right there is actual criminal act, and that's 25 years in prison right there, lying for entry into the United States. So he got in, and of course, hey, he's a new CEO of Zip2. So it's crazy how we can sit up and watch these people talk about, you know, hey, we got all these immigrants coming in and blah 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 blah, and you know, illegally. And the main person that's right underneath your nose is illegal as well.
They don't care nothing about that, man.
Because it's money. It's money driven.
Yeah, they don't care nothing about that. They got a whole nother way of thinking when it comes to how it can help them. You know,
but
they recruiting, they deporting immigrants and recruiting immigrants at the same time.
But the thing that kills me the most, man, is how hypocritical this whole situation is. You know, and you got people that actually violated everything.
Yeah.
You know, that we talk about, you know, these illegal, some of these illegal immigrants that's coming in are actually working. They're paying taxes.
Yeah.
They are paying taxes real time. But, you know, Elon Musk, man, you know, no words for Mr. Elon Musk, man.
Well, he's doing what he's being allowed to do.
Yeah,
that's basically what it is. He's doing what he's being allowed to do. That's just it.
But they both got the same type ego, man. So it's gonna be something happening in the next 4 years where they're gonna clash.
They definitely go clash.
I don't think it's gonna make it to 4 years. I think that he's gonna get rid of this guy in about a year or two because he's gonna feel threatened by. I think that he think this guy gonna be getting too much credit or too much publicity, and he's gonna get rid of him. He's gonna get rid of him. He's not gonna let him stick around.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lev. I'm gonna go ahead right to you since we are here. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be short, man. I you know, y'all talked about the stuff going on in New Orleans, you know, and people making decisions based on what they have going on in their life. And so I'm gonna keep it a little light, but at the same time a little stupid. So I know y'all don't see the news here in South Carolina like I do, man. But so now it's probably a bad time to be out there crying wolf about having a bomb or wanting to blow something up or, you know, anything like that. Well, we got a clown that was driving through South Carolina, man, up in Greenville, South Carolina, driving a tractor trailer, and he gets pulled over because he's got a tail light out. Tractor trailer now up on I-85. And this dude decides he wants to joke with the police officer and say he's got a bomb in the truck.
Wow.
A couple of days after this stuff happened down in New Orleans, man, and then, you know, the stuff happened in Vegas and everywhere else, man. This dude decides he wants to tell the police officer he has a bomb in the truck. So next thing you know, I-85, major interstate in South Carolina, going through Georgia, all of that, is shut for 4 hours while they can come inspect. Now, the whole interstate shut down. That's a major shipping pathway, man, 85. You know, that's a real big hub right now for a lot of different industries. And so shut down for 4 hours while they can come check this truck out. And this dude says, oh, I was just joking. I didn't think y'all were going to take it that serious.
Wow.
I mean, you're talking about bad timing, terrible timing. So, you know,
terrible timing.
Yes, he is. You know where he is right now, man. He picked a bad time to be coming through here joking.
Oh, yeah.
Company the truck was from, but the entire interstate shut down for 4 hours. Just opened up not too long ago. Just opened back up not too long ago.
So they about to hit him for some domestic terrorism and all that. He about to get all that.
Yeah,
he about to get all that.
You done shut down the state, man. He shut down that part of the state for 4 hours.
And you traveling on the interstate, so they might tack on some federal stuff because you went from state to state. You know, you saying you had a bomb on there, that means you was in another state prior to this. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's stupid, dog.
He lost his job. That company ain't gonna want nothing to do with him.
No, he done. Yeah. Yeah. So let me tell y'all who I'm putting on blast. I told Lev a little bit about this, man, and we welcome to talk about it later, man, on offline or whatever. But I'll put on blast. Man, we got a guy that was serving as our HOA president down here where I live, dog, that have stolen over $100,000, man, close to $200,000 from us, man. Okay. Yeah. All right. So when I moved into this neighborhood, I moved here in 2019. It was a new subdivision and all this other stuff. You know, I came in here with most retirees came in with the same thing. I don't want to be doing jack. Leave me alone. I'm retired. I don't want to be in charge of nothing. I don't want to be doing nothing. But then, you know, you be here a while, you start noticing stuff ain't happening. I'm like, hey, man, you know, what's going on, man? Y'all didn't put no flowers out there. You know, financial look kind of crazy. You know, clubhouse ain't tight. What's up? You know, start noticing little things over the years, right? So I wasn't gonna get involved in none of this, but a lot of my neighbors like, man, we need you to. They know my background. They know, you know, they know military folks. They see you in the community. They see how you keep your house and all that. You know how it is. So they be like, I know y'all, you know, what structure look like. So I'm like, let me just see what's going on. So I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't trying to get involved. But then I started watching this guy. I'm like, this dude is shady. You know what I'm saying? So then we went from 4 board members to him. We only had just him. I'm like, well, that ain't legal. You're supposed to have
Right.
more than 1 board member. That ain't legal. You know, so then this dude started doing all this crazy stuff and whatnot, man, and money wasn't adding up and all that. Long story short, yeah, we can't, you know, do some. I can't talk about too much because of active investigation, but some stuff going on. This dude is still a dog. So I'm putting on blast here. Let me tell y'all something. If you think you can go out here in this day and time, as hard as people work for their money, you think you just gonna be taking people's money and they ain't gonna say nothing to you about it, you done lost your damn mind, dog. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause people ain't standing for that no more. They just ain't going for that, bro. As
Hell
hard
no.
as people work for their stuff and hard as times is now, you still think that robbing is a lucrative business? Robbing and stealing and doing stuff. Let me tell y'all something, y'all dumbass criminals. I'm telling you right now, there's no retirement in your future for this robbing and trying to get over on people. It's a couple things gonna happen. You're
It's an
gonna get
early
your ass.
retirement.
Well, let me give you the things these are obstacles that you might face if you out there doing shady stuff in this day and time. You're gonna get your ass beat. Okay, that might be one. You might get your ass killed. You know what I'm saying? And third thing is your ass going to jail if they find you, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no positives in that. You know, so I don't understand why people still trying to get off and get around and all that. There's no positive future in none of that. Okay, there's none of that. You know,
Ain't
if I
no
can offer
future
you
in
some
your front.
advice is, like
Mm.
Leo said earlier,
Mhm.
get you a damn job. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Find you an investment team and get you some money. You ain't got to be rich, okay? But you got to do something that you know you can make you some money, honestly, because taking from another person, that shit is dangerous, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
It
Especially
ain't
now,
gonna last long,
especially
dog.
people already struggling.
Especially people already struggling. It ain't gonna last long right now, you
Nah.
know? Cause people right now, they just like it ain't like it used to be back in the day. You're like, oh man, you know, you run up on somebody now, dog. Everybody is on ready. Everybody's on ready.
About to get them skippity
Everybody
paps.
is on ready.
They
You
said I'm
know,
skipping.
everybody's on ready, dog. Up to my old ladies, and old ladies got strapped up right now, dog. 75-year-old people run around with straps in their purse, roll around the
Yeah.
thing in the grocery store, dog. They got that thing on them because they like, I wish my bag of wood. You know what I'm saying? They tired of that. People tired nowadays, you know.
Some baby Medeas.
I'm trying to tell you, dog. So that's what I'm putting on blast. I'm putting on blast for all you people out there that's trying to get over on people and hard working folks, man. You always trying to do stuff for your benefit. You know what? Leave that shit in 2024 because we ain't putting up with it. Not next year, not in 2025. We ain't putting up with that. You know, you want to go out there and you want to have things, get you a damn job. You know what I'm saying? Get you a job and go out there and earn it just like the rest of us do. Okay. Instead of waiting around thinking you're gonna come up off somebody else's thing now. You know what I'm saying? Get you a damn job. And
Yeah,
that's
Like
what
just
brother
we're
man
gonna
said, GOB.
yep.
So, fellas, y'all got anything? This is our first episode of 2025. What y'all need to say before we get up out of here? Ando, any part words?
I just want to say much luck, blessings, for a prosperous 2025 for everybody, man. And that's pretty much it, man. Let's kill it.
Let's kill it. All right, left.
Man, not much, man. Just looking forward to 2025, man. Gonna make some changes and you know what I'm saying? Just hey, full steam ahead.
No
Full steam.
diggity. No diggity. Obi-Wan.
Man, just keep working, keep grinding. Hey, kiss your loved ones, man. Hey, every day, tomorrow ain't promised. And hey, just keep striving, man. Striving for perfection.
Sure.
we get up out of here, man, our brother Akita's not here with us tonight, man. He's got tragedy in the family, so want to send our thoughts and prayers out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? To Akita and Maxwell family, man. Know y'all going through it right now, man, but we thinking about y'all. So just want to let y'all know that, man. I hope y'all have a safe and happy weekend. And BaldHeaded reason we up out of this motherfucker. Love, peace, and soul, baby. Y'all take it easy out there, and we'll see y'all soon one time for your mind.
All right.